Talk about not just the variant, Savanthi, but the border closures that we've got now this morning in Japan and in Israel. It is going to create some impact on international travel. Is that where you're looking first to avoid exposure?
Yes, I think international is where the greatest concern is whenever you have these travel restrictions. So those airlines with great international exposure are at risk. I would say that so far it's been somewhat measured for the relative to the reaction of the stock market. Like we took some of our numbers down today across the board for our North American and European airlines, just because of the COVID case rate and not because of Omicron. I think that it's going to be rising kind of cases and some travel disruption at least through early January. So an opportunity to buy quality stocks, I would say.
So where does that lead you? Where are your ratings the strongest?
Yeah, so we would look to, a domestic airline like Alaska. We have a strong buy on. I think that's a high quality name, probably not as exposed to some of this international disruption. But even, an airline like Copa, which has a lot of international travel. But if you think about South America, they're heading into their summer season, so they don't have the same COVID case rates increasing that you see in the Northern Hemisphere as we head into the winter season. But we would even look at, a Delta at this time, even though they have the international exposure, it's a high quality stock. And right now, as far as we can tell, we're keeping an eye on Omicron, but it seems like it will be manageable and maybe something that passes early next year.
From an investor and stock standpoint, can we look to something like Delta and the way that variant has played out in recent months as a playbook for how the airlines and how the stocks will react to this new variant?
I think so. And again, there's a lot to be known. There are reasons to be concerned about the mutations. I look to our healthcare policy and our biotech analysts to educate me on that front. But again, I do agree. I think case counts go up. And the biggest concern for U.S. airlines here is the push off of the recovery in business demand. Leisure demand is back. People are visiting friends and relatives. They're going on their leisure trips. It's really that business demand recovery that we're waiting for, and things like this kind of push things off. And again, I don't think it's necessarily related to this new variant. I think this is more related to case counts going up as we head into the winter season. And that's probably going to be with us, probably will not peak until mid-January. So something that will kind of weigh on shares here in the near term.
That's a great point. As corporates are obviously very adaptable right now to changing circumstances. Savanthi, thank you so much.
Thank you.